Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, I have had quite a crazy life these past couple of this past week. Real quick before I get started, for those of you who are asking, so last week my father had a severe major stroke and he is no longer with us. He passed on Saturday. So yeah, life was a little crazy, and so I wasn't able to do my Facebook Lives, but I'm back. And here we go. We've got a tool for you today that I use all the time when I can't think of how to make a card. It's like I have this great stamp set. Oh my God, it's so cute, but I don't know what to do with it. So I pull out my handy dandy card sketchbook. All right, now I sell this just for $4.95 to help me with the cost of running a blog and a website. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, it does cost a little bit of money. Anyways, let me switch over. I don't have my comments going here. There we go. All right, so we're going to use a card sketch today. And the card sketch that we're going to use is card sketch number 4. All right, here it is right here. This is card sketch number 4. And I've used this card sketch so much. Hey, good morning, Lindy. Good morning, Linda. This card sketch so much. And if you search on my YouTube channel or on my blog, Creating with Kristina, and search card sketch number 4, you'll find multiple videos that use this card sketch. So, and today I'm actually going to do something different. I'm going to show you how to use this one card sketch 4 different ways. So stay tuned to the end and I'll show you that. All right, so let me put all this to the side and switch my camera over. There we go. All right, so we have here, I was in the middle of making it. I ran out of time, so I decided to just go ahead and get started with making this with you. So let me pull out the card sketch again. So we'll have it on the side. Okay, it's card sketch number 4. And I'm just push all that over to the side there. Push this up here. All right, we're good, and push that up there. This is card sketch number 4. All right, so this is what we're doing. And I've already started it. Well, this is the idea of what it's going to look like. But I wanted to kind of walk you through how I did this. So I kind of made it all in the pieces that you need, so we can go through all the pieces. All right, so the very first thing is you need a card base. Hey, we've got Debbie and Mima. All right. And those of you who are watching, I am going to spin for the card challenge for last week. So last week's card challenge was alternative Christmas colors, non-traditional Christmas colors, and we had quite a few people enter. That's so awesome. And we will spin the wheel in just a minute. Today's card challenge is using this card sketch. So and basically what we're going to do here, and I need to zoom out a little bit. Hold on, you guys, let me pull this back. Oh, come on, there we go. Oh, not that much. Hold on, you guys, I'm adjusting my camera. There we go. And all right, there we go. Now you can see a little better. Push this over. The first thing I did, and I'm going to pull this up to the camera, you see how I ran that through the snowflake embossing folder? It's so fun. This embossing folder is with our snowflake bundle. And when you are attaching an embossed cardstock, you definitely want liquid glue. A tape runner, there's just too much surface, uneven surface, that the tape on a tape runner doesn't stick as well. Liquid glue is like the ultimate permanent adhesive. It also, right before it gets permanent, it does allow you to wiggle a little bit. So if you don't get it down in the exact spot, you can move it just a little bit right before it gets permanent. All right, so this is just 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, let me pull this out of the way. 4 by 5 1/4, my first layer. So here on the card sketch, I have this light piece back here, and it's just all the way. Now, the next piece is a 3 by 4 designer paper, and I'm using our most popular Plaid Tidings paper. It is so awesome, and it is only available to the end of December. So if you absolutely love this Plaid Tidings and you didn't get enough of it, go over to the shop and get yourself some more, because it will discontinue at the end of December. Our new catalog is coming out. Oh, and by the way, new catalog is coming back out. And if you want a copy of that, please be sure to let me know and I will send you a copy. The only thing I ask is that you do order from me to help defer the cost of shipping. I don't charge you for the catalog or the shipping, but I just ask you to purchase from me. All right, so this, whoopsie, I forgot to trim that off. Okay, this should be a 4-inch piece right there. There we go. 4-inch by 3 1/4. Okay. Oops, get off of there. Oh, it had a little glue on the back. There we go. All right. And now we have that on there. Very good, very good. The next thing we have, so that is this strip here and this piece here. This circle here, I have cut out 2 different shapes. I have the scallop circle and the stitch circle. Now these are 2 different die sets. The scallop comes from our layering circles, and our stitched comes from our stitch die shapes. And those are excellent die bundles die collections to have, because circles, squares, ovals are the foundation of all your fun little characters that you like to adhere to your card. All right, and I'm just going to put this on with some glue here. And I just centered it. Okay. I have it off to the side a little bit. In the sketch it's centered, but that's okay. However you like to do it. And here's my little gnome. Is he not just so cute? I love these guys. And this is from our very popular Gnome for Christmas stamp set. Very awesome stamp set. And of course we need to pop him up on dimensionals. So here they are. And we'll just put one here. Oops. Yep. And one here. And then the little tiny piece here, we actually have mini dimensionals. There we go. And that will fit perfect right there on, let's see, which side is the sticky side? That's the sticky side, okay. And look at that, it fits right there at the tip. So you can have his little hat have a little support also. The tip of his hat. All right, so there he is. And I'm putting him off to the side a little bit too, because I'm going to put my sentiment right there. All right. There we go so far. Who do we have? We have Tammy Roberts and Marty, and awesome. Yes, this is our awesome stamp set. Everybody loves it. They're so cute. Now, the next thing I did is the sentiment. Now, there are 3 sentiments. Actually, there are 4, but I'm only using these 3 in the stamp set. There is the Holly Jolly Everything, and that didn't quite fit. Then there was the A Little Christmas Wish, that didn't fit. And then it has You're a Friend Like No Mother. Didn't fit. I thought, well, what can I do? I can take some scrap and take my Holly Jolly Everything, because that is my favorite sentiment in this set, and just stamp that right there. And now what we're going to do is we are going to fussy cut the words out, and then I can just place them wherever I want. So I'm just right up on the edge there. Okay, and right down the center. Just like that. And then the 2 words I'm going to separate. And the everything has a little extra on the end here. All right, so now I can put my sentiment on here. So if you ever find yourself where your sentiment doesn't fit, cut it up. And yeah, cut it up and make it fit. All right, where's my glue here? So we have Holly is my first word. Holly. And And I'm just going to have that kind of come off the end right there, just a little bit. And then my jolly I'm going to bring in to kind of balance it. Woo, come here. All right, then my jolly will go right there. Holly, jolly. And now my everything. Whoops, here's my everything. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so beautiful card, but it needs one more thing, don't you think? Bling! How can you have a card without bling? All right, so these are the faceted gems. They're gold pieces. Let's see, we'll put one here. And I like working in threes. Come on. And one there. And whoop, come here. Oh! Off he went into the wild blue yonder. Come on. Oh, he's being a tricky little devil, isn't he? All right, there we go. And let's see, one up here, one over here, one down here. Well, see, he's got the little bell up there. Let's put him down here. All right, there we go. All right, so this is card sketch number 4, and this is the sketch that is the challenge for this week. All right, and speaking of challenge, I said I would spin the wheel, and then after that, I will show you some alternatives for this card. Okay, and also I keep pushing this out of the way. The Quite Curvy Christmas bundle is available, and when you order the entire bundle, that's both stamp sets, the paper, and the dies, and use this host code, I'm going to send you a free card kit and the H block. All right, spin, spin, spin. Let's switch over to my other view. There we go, here we go. And I've got all your names in here. My goodness, look at all these people who joined our challenge last week. This is so fun. All right, and here we go, spin. Carol Lindley! All right, Carol, congratulations. And this is the stamp set that you have just won. Here we go. It's Love with Detailed with Love. It's got some great sentiments on it. I need you to private message me your address, and I will get this in the mail to you right away. What we are working for this week, if I can find it, I just had it a second ago. Here it is. So this week we are working towards this lovely lattice. So isn't that beautiful? And how the challenge works is you create the card following the challenge rules, and in this case it's the card sketch. Then on my Facebook page there is a post pinned to the top for card challenge of the week, and that it'll have this week's dates. And you just take a picture of your card and paste it, and then I take all the names of everyone who's entered throughout the week, I put it on the wheel, and I'll spin next week. So there we go, there we go. Congratulations, Carol. Now, like I promised, let me switch over again. Let's see how we can use this card in some different ways. All right, the first way is to take this, and instead of doing a portrait, we can do a landscape. All right, so here's my landscape, just like this. All right, and we are going to take the strip here, and once again, I'm not trimmed off. Snip off a 1/4 inch there, and we're just going to place that right there. However, this one I am actually going to stamp the sentiment on the strip. So, and I love "You're a friend like gnome other." Isn't that cute? I like that. You're a friend like gnome other. So sweet. And this out of the way. And get my glue. Okay, can you not see the sketch anymore? All right, there's the sketch. So like I said, this is an alternative way, and all I've done now is made it a landscape direction instead of the portrait like this. Okay, and I'm still going to use the circle and just put some glue on there and put my circle on there. And pretty much I'm doing the same thing, but I use this little girl. Is she not the cutest little thing? Isn't she precious? So I'm using her instead of the other gnome. And I need my dimensionals. So we're going to put one down at her body, whoops, and one at her head, and a teeny tiny one up at the top of the tree. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. Okay, stop. That tree is so skinny, I'm going to have to cut that in half. So let me get my snips here. I thought I had, yeah. Trick. Mark a pair of scissors with something to let you know these are your adhesive. These are the ones you cut through adhesive with, because you do not want adhesive on your scissors when you're cutting the paper part. All right, so I'm just cutting that in half there and pick that piece up and put it right there at the top of the tree. If I can figure out where the adhesive is. There it is. There we go. All right, now take the backings off. And put our little princess right there. You're a gnome like no other. Where's my bling? Here's my bling. Okay. I'm actually going to use a large one, a medium one, and a small one. Come on. There we go. All right, so now we have card number 2. Yay. Pull this over to the side. All right, so you can see how all I did was rotate the card. Now, I have 2 more ways we can use this card sketch. The next one is instead of turning it landscape like this, go ahead and put your paper like this, but keep it as a portrait, okay? Keep it as a portrait. So once again, we just need our strip. Oh, that one I cut, good. And I'm not stamping on this strip, so we can go ahead and glue it down. Okay. And, oops, come here. Can't decide. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And here is the third little gnome guy. Isn't he cute? So there are 3 different gnomes. And put the dimensionals on here for here. All right. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Carol. I haven't been looking at your comments. I'm sorry, you all. Thank you, Marty. Yes, it is. It's a fun set. I do love this set. All right, so we're going to have this little guy walking off, and we're going to stick the sentiment right here. And the third sentiment was, so you're no, here we go. A little Christmas wish. All right, so where is my paper? Once again, we're going to have to fussy cut it though. And move this over, get my ink out. There we go. There we go. And one more. All right, so when you can't find a place for your sentiment on the card, just go ahead and stamp it on some scrap paper and just put it wherever you can. Okay, so So here we go, and whoops, a little Christmas wish goes right there. Or you could put it up here. Yeah, put it here, put it here. I like it right there. All right, let's just put that there. Okay, and of course, some more bling. If I can find my bling. Ah, I'm sure it's right in front of me. Yep, there it is. There we go. Take your pick tool. I love this thing, the little paper piercer here. It makes it for picking up these adhesive back sequins so much easier. Yeah, we'll put one there, and there we go. All right. All right, so that is card number 3. And now I have one more way we can do this card, and that is instead of having 2 different colors here, make this back all the same. Okay, so instead of putting the white there, I've just left the plaid. So here we go, and we have our 4-inch strip here, and we're just going to put that there. And let me glue that down. Whoops. And you can either put it at the bottom or the top, wherever you want it. It doesn't have to be right in the center. That's a fun thing about card sketches. I've always said card sketches are for just getting your creative juices going. You don't actually have to copy them perfectly. You know, you can if you want, but use your imagination and do different things with it. All right, so we're back to this little precious guy, and he, I think, is one of my favorite. I don't know, the little girl with the tree on her head is pretty cute too, so. So these are the 4 different ways, and I'll show them all to you here again, just a sec. 4 different ways you can use this card sketch, or if you think of another way you can use it. That's the card challenge, and I will have a picture of the sketch there on the card challenge post in the Facebook. Let's see what else. Don't forget the Quite Curvy Christmas Bundle. And if you want more details about that, go over to my blog, Creating with Kristina, and go to the tab that says Classes and Events and drop down menu, and you'll see the Curvy Christmas. Click on it, and all the details are right there for you. So if you have any questions about that, or just text me, you know, or message me, I can answer all your questions that way. Last thing is we need our sentiment. So let me put that on there real quick before we end. Do I even have any more room left? Yep, I do. Yes, I do. There we go. Holly Jolly Everything. It's just my favorite. It's so cute. And are gnomes not the most popular thing this year? Holy cow! I printed your card sketch, going to try today. Oh yes, Linda, it is. My card sketch book is fun. And like I said, if you get stuck on an idea of how to use the card sketch, I mean, it does have an example in there. Just search on my YouTube channel or on my blog for card sketch and whatever number you're doing. And you'll get some more examples. So there we go. All right, Holly Jolly Everything. Oops, she's upside down. Go. And everything. And we are done. All right, let me show you all 4 cards again. Whoops. All right. So the first one I made was this card. Whoops, was this card. And then I said the next thing you could do, instead of doing it portrait style, let me get this up so you can see it. Instead of doing it portrait style, you could turn it, here we go, landscape. All right, and so now here you have the landscape. Okay. And then do the landscape setup, however, turn it back portrait again. Okay. And finally, do the portrait style, but all with one piece of designer paper. So these are the 4 different ways you can use this one card sketch. The card sketch will be in the Facebook page as soon as I get it typed up, and I look forward to seeing all your great, awesome cards. Remember, you are working to win this, there we go, I'm trying to see what I'm doing here, this stamp set for next week. And Carol, don't forget to send me your mailing address. I can't think of anything else. And remember, if you like card sketches and you want some more, I do sell the card sketches. There's a link there for them. And that's it. Y'all have a blessed Wednesday. And I'll see you back here Friday for Fun Fold Friday. All right. And also, if you want a catalog, let me know if you want a catalog too. Okay. Bye-bye.